Hey, you guys. So, just want to come with encouragement. Um, there's going to come a time where you're going to have to do what's best for you. You're going to have to advocate for yourself, and you're going to have to do what's best for you. Um, for the past couple of weeks, I've been working with a registered dietitian um, because I wanted to start back, like getting more healthier, doing things the more holistic way. Um, I want to, as it would say back in the older days, like eat the rainbow. Like I want to eat more fruits and veggies. I noticed that the older that I'm getting, the more my diet is changing. Like I'm not a big carnivore. Like I don't really care for eating a lot of meats no more. I would rather just eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. And so working with this registered dietitian, I'm like explaining myself to this person and like telling them like, hey, I want to, be healthy, maintain weight, and things of that nature, but I don't want to, um, but I'm not a type of person where I like to eat a lot of meat. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just getting to the place where like I eat meat here and there, but I don't like to eat a lot of meat. Um, or if I do eat meat, like during the week, I don't eat meat every day. So I'm that type of person where I don't have to have meat with every meal now. And so, with that being said, it's like this registered dietitian was not really listening to me when it comes to um, me saying that, hey, I don't like eating a lot of meat. Hey, are there other ways that I can do certain things, or meal planning where I can get all the more fruits and veggies and less meat. But this particular registered dietitian is very, very big on protein. Very, very big on getting a certain amount of grams of protein. That's fine, cool, and dandy for those who body is can't handle meat. But some people who body can't handle meat or handle a lot of the protein, it's not good for them. I tried the protein thing where you try to eat a certain amount of grams per day of protein. I know with me eating a lot of meat, it makes eating a lot of meat for me is not good because my body has can have a hard time breaking down meat, right? And then even God was telling me, like He took me to the book of Daniel, where like the stuff that Daniel was eating was making him sick, right? And God had even told me for like a couple of days to um, just eat fruits and vegetables for a couple of days. Eat fruits and vegetables, eat all the fruits and vegetables and stuff I wanted. And I was telling my registered dietitian, I'm like, I think I want to go this route, just to give my body a reset and a cleanse type thing. And it was just like it wasn't listening. And it's gonna come to a point that you are going to have to advocate for yourself and do what's best for you. Mind you, I've been working with this registered dietitian for a couple of weeks, but I really had to make up in my mind today that I was gonna like separate, because as a doctor, as a RD, you should try to do plans, to try to help your clients based upon their needs. And if I'm a type of person where I don't eat protein, a lot of protein, I don't care for a lot of meats and things of that nature, um, you should be able to be equipped enough to try to figure out a plan that works best for your client. There's vegetarians out there, out here in this world, a lot of vegetarians that don't eat meat. So what do you do for those type of clients that you have? Um, but another thing that can kind of played into role too is that um, the passively aggressive, or like the kind of like throw offs on different religions, especially like kind of Christian religion. And I'm a Christian. Mm-mm. Um, you are, we, Um, I'm just a strong believer of respecting other people's beliefs and leaving it there. Then the inappropriate language here and there. And I kind of knew, I should have known in my spirit, y'all, that I was going to have to separate because, like I said, God had told me to change up my diet. I've been, God had told me to go on a fast. And it never fails. That some God will expose something once you come off of a fast. And so, with that being said, you're going to have to do what's best for you and best for your health. It's always good to get a second opinion. It's always good to talk to someone else, get a referral, maybe find different doctors that were willing to work with you. Because, yeah, some doctors, they're not really out to really help. They're just out for the money, and they're not really willing to listen to your needs and what you got going on and what you need to do for your body. Y'all, when I tell you one thing, when God had told me to do just fruits and veggies, my body really had been doing like a healthy detox to where, I'm going through the bathroom naturally and all this other good stuff. And I feel good. Like I felt really good. And that's how I know that sometimes us eating a lot of meats and stuff, we're not really supposed to have all that stuff inside of our bodies, because meat can be, or at least for me, can be harder for your body to break down, right? And so there's other alternatives where you can get all your nutrition needs and be holistic, but like the different protein shakes and stuff, I can't do those. I think they're nasty. I think they're either nasty or too sweet. And my body is really moving into doing things more naturally, because some of that stuff is still processed. You don't know what all they're putting in that side, that stuff, all that, it's not, all that stuff is not natural. And I'd rather do things the natural way. And so, just wanted to encourage someone, like, if you are dealing with things like this when it comes to doctors, sometimes you got to understand too, when you're spiritually gifted, you will have people in high places, and I talked about this before, thank you, Holy Spirit, where you will have people in high places, including doctors, to try to kick against and come against what God is telling you to do. Because I didn't tell the registered dietitian that God wanted me to do fruits and vegetables. I was like, I want to do more fruits and vegetables. I want to eat the rainbow. Like, I want to do the plate type of meal plan thing that they have out there that's healthier, so you can get all your grains and your dairy, like, and your vegetables and your fruit. Like, I want to do that because that works for me. And when you have someone that's not willing to come to your level and work for you and try to do things opposite of what God is trying to tell you to do for your body, it's time for you to separate. And so I had to do that today. And so, very thankful, very grateful. But yeah, sometimes people be doing more harm than good, and they try to disguise it as good, but it's doing more harm to your body. So be mindful of that. And always listen to what God is saying about your body. But stand up for yourself, advocate for yourself. And if you are not getting results that you are needing and that you are desiring, it's okay to move forward and separate yourself and go on and look for a different someone else that can help you. Okay, so just wanting to encourage you about that. That just dropped in my spirit to share. Maybe I'm not the only one that God is telling to change up their diet and their eating habits and things of that nature. And I honestly feel like God is preparing me for something, because I feel like something is going to hit this land to where, we cannot eat all types of meat and stuff like that. And so just preparing me, like, if that was to happen, I'll be okay with fruits and vegetables, because I really don't care for meat like that sometimes. So, maybe God is just trying to prep your body on what's to come, okay? But I love you guys. I pray that you all have an amazing day. Stay encouraged, and I will chat with you all later.